my spirit to just stop her and say hi. I knew she wasn't going to know who I was. I did not find her. I gave up. After what seemed like 5 years, I gave up. And I was like, you know what? Dang it. And I was even envisioning myself. I'm like, you know what? If I can just break into the room that they have all the cameras, I can just look on the cameras and just watch the whole store at once. Obviously, that wasn't going to happen. So I gave up. I was really bummed, but I gave up. And I remember, I've not seen this lady in years. And I knew that if I would have went up to her, she wouldn't have recognized me. But she's such a sweet, sweet, sweet woman. Oh my goodness, I love her so much. So then maybe a week later, if that, I'm getting ready for the day, and I have plans with my family, and we're going to go make s'mores, and it's beautiful, and it's sunny, and I'm asking my family, okay, is there anything that you need me to pick up before I head that way? And they're like, we have everything we need, we just need some crackers and some chocolate. And I'm like, got it, boom. So I pull into Walmart, I park my car. I walk in, tunnel vision again, boom, like I want to go make s'mores, I want to go hang out in the woods, I love nature, so I'm going in one track mind, I just walk in, phew, heading toward the cracker aisle, boom, as soon as I walk in that door, guess who's at the register checking out? Right there at the entrance in the speedy aisle, in the 20 items or less, Vicky. I said, whoa, that is no accident, and I'm like, oh, and I'm like laughing to myself, and I'm like, what? That's crazy. What are the odds? What are the odds? Nothing is an accident. I'm telling you, nothing is chance. But I'm determined because I want to go make s'mores. So I'm walking, and the Lord's like, turn around. And I'm like, ooh, got it. So I turn around, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, this isn't an accident. I need to go say hi to her. This is no accident. So I'm walking back up to the checkout, and I don't have anything in my hand, you know, I'm right there by the door, so you hear the greeter saying, hello, welcome to Walmart, have a nice day, thank you for shopping at Walmart. People walking in, you're hearing the registers, beep, 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 and I'm like, okay, and she's standing up at the register, and it looks like she's having trouble with her card. I can't tell. She's taking forever, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I look so weird just standing here. I've got nothing in my hand. People's looking at me. I look like I'm stalking somebody, and I remember I just kept, you know, you walk up to the register, and they have all that impulse buying, all the chips and candy, and all that junk. So I'm looking at it, and I'm like, all right, just be nonchalant. I swear it felt like I was looking at the beef jerky bag for 5 hours, reading all those ingredients. Finally, she's walking out the door, and I just run up to her. I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth. I just knew it was a divine appointment. I just run up to her, and I'm like, Vicky! And she looked at me, but she didn't know who I was, so she was just like, maybe there's another Vicky. And she just kept walking, and I was like, no, Vicky! And she turned around, and she said, hello? I said, do you know who I am? You probably don't remember me. And she's like, sweetie, I don't know who you are. I said, I'm Becca. I'm Randy's daughter. How are you? And she was like, oh my goodness, look at you. You have grown. It was just a great reunion, and she's hugging me, and she's kissing me, and it's so great. And the whole time I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay, God, why am I here? Why? This is no accident. Why? And she's talking, and she talks about her son. And she says all the medical issues that he's going through, and all the pain that he's going through, all the surgery that he's been through, all the surgery that he has yet to endure, just all the doctors he's seen, all his appointments that are coming up. It's terrible time. And I'm listening to her, and I knew that I could have easily said, you know, I'll keep him in my prayers. No. I grabbed her hands, and I said, can I pray for you? Right there in the busiest place in Walmart. And she says, absolutely. So I grab her hands, and the Spirit of God just came on me. And he just started pouring out of my mouth, and I was declaring things and rebuking things and just praising God, just declaring his healing. It was powerful and wonderful. I didn't even hear, everything else around me just fizzled out. I didn't hear it. I didn't see it. I was just in the moment, embracing the divine appointment that God had set up so perfectly. I didn't have the chance to see her at Kohl's. He gave me an opportunity to bless her at Walmart. He worked through me when we were done. It was just like, you could just see it, just a weight, just lifted off of her, just a weight had come off of her. It was so incredible. And she just hugged me, and she said, bless you, God bless you. Oh, it was great. I'm telling you, I didn't plan that. I did not. I wanted to go get some ingredients for my s'mores. I did not, and I have not seen her since. I don't even know where she lives. It'll probably be another whole lot of years before I see her again. It was just incredible. I'm telling you, God can use you everywhere you go. Every season is significant. Quit trying to push on to the next one, because every season is going to have its own set of challenges, its own blessings too, but its own set of challenges and obstacles. Just let God use you and grow you where you are. He's got to make sure that you'll be faithful with little before he gives you much. And nothing that he gives you is insignificant. Nothing. He's got to see that you can be faithful with little before he can promote you. He will use anybody and anything. He's just looking for willing vessels. I'm telling you, ever since I've got saved, I've never known love like this. I've never known love like this. I am excited to pray for people. I don't care where we are, what we're doing. I don't care. I love blessing people, and I just have a joy. Just a joy that people see. I've had so many people come up to me and say, "What, you just radiate. You're just so happy. What is that?" It's Jesus. Joy is the fruit of the Spirit. Love is the fruit of the Spirit. People see it. This world needs more of Jesus. This world needs the light. It's such a dark place. I just feel when I walk into a place, I just feel like just lighting up, because God just, his nature just manifests through me. When I see people who don't know God, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, because I want them to have what I have. I want them to experience what I know. But you can't. You physically cannot describe it in the natural at all, what you experience. You have a bite of God, just a bite of his nature. He's agape. His love is agape. You just have a bite, and when you have a true encounter with the Lord, you get hungry. You cannot stop biting. Imagine your most favorite dessert, your most favorite food, whatever, cheesecake, chocolate for me, guacamole, and they put that on a plate and they just put it in front of you, and you go to take a little bite, and they say you can only take a little bite, you can't have any more, and you take a little bite, but it sits there to entice you, and you can't take another bite, but it's right in front of you. You know how hard that is? When you take a bite of God's goodness, you can't push the plate away. You can't. I'm telling you, you can't. It's just, his love is unconditional. Everything in this world is conditional. Everything. I've never encountered anything like it, and I never will. Neither will you. So I don't know who needs to see this, but I'm just encouraging you to let go and let God come in. You have to experience the Lord. I can't tell you what that's like, but I'm telling you, it's the best thing that has ever happened to me. So endure that season. Know that God can use you. You don't need a pulpit to be used by the Lord, by the King. So God, I just pray that you bless whoever's watching this. Just come over them, God, and just remind them that you desire to give them hope and a future. You have peace that surpasses understanding. Your nature is love, God. So just bless whoever needs to hear these words. This is not me, guys. This is God. I'm telling you. In your precious name, I pray. Amen. Go be great today. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead lives inside of you. You are a powerhouse. God bless you.